I think Trinity is very much like its own little ecosystem in that you've got, so your tutors, my tutors at least, are very, very supportive of me. They'll always like check up on how we're doing. It's very much, if you miss the deadline or were struggling with something, it wouldn't be a sort of cause for them to report it. They would very much be like, oh, like, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? Do you need more help? Which is really, really nice. You're not worried about saying, oh, I don't understand this, because they'll be like, it's okay.
Time management is really important because in theory, there is no end to the amount of work you could do. You could always read one more book. You could always spend an extra hour editing your essay, right? And this is really what gets to people. I think the skill, though, you quickly learn to develop, especially at somewhere like Oxford, is learning how to reach a level of quality that you're happy with and get into the habit of working for a certain amount of time that you yourself are happy with. And because it's all self-directed, it doesn't actually feel that bad.
We do the best we can to support students in what is often a very high-pressure atmosphere. People bring with them a lot of different experiences from wherever they've been before, and being at Oxford in a small, intense environment is challenging and it's tough, and we understand that. We do insist on certain standards of behaviour, which is what the Dean is supposed to largely do. But we also try to make sure that students are supported to feel part of a community where everybody respects everybody else. And the main rule that we have, actually, in terms of the main rule that I have to enforce as Dean, is that everybody respects everyone else's ability to work peacefully and productively as a member of the college community. And I think that's something that we do, on the whole, pretty well.
Like, your tutors are just so keen on like making it work for you as well. So they definitely want you to do well. They support you in, how can you maybe get more efficient at writing essays? How can you, make the most of your time here? How can you also deal with problems that come up? And I think that's also where we have amazing welfare resources. We have, lots of people that want to look out for you.
So I was elected as a welfare representative at the end of my first term, and basically I'm part of the Junior Common Room Committee. There's 4 of us who are welfare reps, and we're responsible for just making sure that everyone in college is okay. So we run activities, so we'll do things like painting, or we do Mario Kart nights, which is quite popular, or movie nights. And then we also do a welfare tea every Friday, where we just get lots of food and people can come along and have snacks and cups of tea, and that's really popular. And sometimes I see students there that I don't see much at any other time of the week.
When students come to the college, many students find their feet quite quickly, but we do recognise that there's an adjustment to make. Quite often for many people it's the first time they've lived away from home. They may have come from a different country to come to Oxford. They may have come from a different part of the UK. And while they're settling in, and indeed all the way through their studies, we take a great interest in their well-being. And that might be just finding a quiet moment to talk to someone if you're wanting to talk through an issue, but also we have full GP practices, a college nurse, we have access to a counselling service, and we take great interest in making sure that our students get the support they need.